Hey guys, okay, so for today's video, I thought I would take you along with me, getting ready with me for my go-to everyday kind of glam look. This isn't an everyday kind of, I don't want to wear makeup, but like I'm gonna wear makeup type look. This is my go-to glam. So when I want to be glam, but I don't want to spend too much time or have too many hard things to do, this is what I typically go to. It's just a nice pinky kind of smoky eye with a nice bright waterline and some lashes. The hardest part is the lashes. The hardest part will always be the lashes. Anyways, if you guys like what you see here, then you can keep watching and follow me as I do it. As you can see, I have no makeup on now. I look absolutely horrendous. It's great. My hair is pinned back. I have a nice little spot right here if you can see. The first thing I do when I'm getting ready is take a razor and I go in, and you can see that like my face is pretty clear of hair. The laser is working really well. I have like a patch right here and I have a few up here, but really it's pretty good. It's like, I want to say 80 to 90% gone. Another part of my morning routine is my smoothies. I have an orange in here. I have 2 cups of water. I have a cup of strawberries, a cup of melons, and then a couple cranberries in here as well, frozen cranberries. I feel like this is the easiest way for me to get my greens and to be healthy. Now, because I work at a cosmetic store, I am fortunate enough to have a bunch of different foundations. The downside of that is that a lot of them don't match me perfectly. So what I like to do is take 3 foundations and mix them together. It's still not a perfect shade for me. It's still a little bit darker, and then I will take it a little bit down my neck, and then I'll use powder to help match everything. But that's the kind of that's the kind of look that I like. So I take the Smashbox Studio Skin in 2.2, YSL Touche Eclat Foundation in B20. I love this stuff. Euphoric RG20 from Josie Maran Vibrancy. I don't know, just one day I decided to mix all 3 of them together and I was blown away at the way it looked. So I take this brush, this is the Sephora. It's the Mini 55, so it's the 55.5. This is the brush I use on clients at work all the time. And as you can see, I do more of like a dabbing motion, more of like a stippling, pressing into my skin kind of motion. And you can see right off the bat that like, beautiful. My skin is beautiful. And then I will take the extra and bring it down my neck. Because usually, I mean not today so much, but usually I have razor burn from all the hair because that is life. As my laser continues, I get less and less razor burn, and I don't necessarily need to do this part, but also because, I don't know if you can tell, but the color of the foundation is slightly darker than my natural skin tone, and as I wear it, it does oxidize a tiny bit as well, so I like to bring it down just to make sure that my neck matches my face, and then I always wear like collared shirts anyways at work, usually. It's not that big of a deal. Lately, I've been using this concealer from Smashbox. It's called the Studio Skin 24 Hour Waterproof Concealer. And I got the color Light. So I don't go all out like the other YouTubers that you see. I literally just kind of dab it like this. Bring it down a tiny bit, kind of bring it over to my nose. Because when you bring it over to your nose like that, it does make your nose look a little bit smaller and slimmer. And then I just take that same brush that I've been using and I just kind of dab it in. And this is more so, I don't necessarily use it for coverage. I more so use it for, to brighten, for like a highlight. For powder, I've been loving this brush for the last like 6 months or something. It is the Featherweight powder, the Pro Featherweight 91. From Sephora. It is so big and so soft. This whole line, this whole collection of brushes are so soft. So the powder that I use is the Sephora Micro Smooth. I have number 15. I love these because they're baked. It has like a little bit of a radiance to it. I swirl my brush in. Again, I do more of a dabbing motion. And then I'll take that powder and also bring it down my neck. I'm noticing a few eyebrow hairs right here that I just need to get. I'm that person that literally every day there's like 1 or 2 eyebrow hairs that I pluck. Which probably isn't a good thing because my eyebrows are gonna like be bald before I know it. I've been using this blush from NYX. It is the Cheek Contour Duo Palette, Ginger and Pepper. It is a very, very pretty, like pinky, like reddy pink, I don't know. And I take my 79 brush from Sephora, just dab it in. I tap off the excess because this stuff is very, very pigmented, and do more of a tapping motion. Focus it right on the apple of my cheek. And then kind of stipple it out. Now jumping into my eyes. I've been doing this look where it's like a pink eye, and it looks really pretty again with the color of my contacts. So I've been using the Exposed blush. So this is the Exposed blush by Tarte. It is like a pinky kind of neutral sort of blush shade. Now this color is not that dark at all, so it's really easy to just kind of throw in there. And I do like to bring this crease color pretty high. I have this bone that kind of sticks out right here. So when I bring the crease color higher, it kind of throws that bone back, it pushes it back. So I do take my first color and always bring it up pretty far. Now once I have that on, I like to take a smaller brush and then I use that underneath my eye. Lately, I've just been taking that same blush that I put on my face, the NYX one, and it has like a darker red or more red color. And lately I've just been throwing that on top of my eye, on my lid. So it gives a little bit more definition here and a little bit more pink. So now that we have that on, I like to take this. This is a Sephora brush. It's the Pointed Liner 92 from the Classic Collection. Actually, I think it may be discontinued because they're coming out with new brushes from that line. They're coming out with double-ended brushes. So this one's probably discontinued. But now is when I'll actually take an eyeshadow. So this is the Anastasia Renaissance palette. And I'm just going to take the color Cypress Umber, this dark color right here. And basically what I'm going to do with that is line underneath my eye. Again, for me, it's all about definition. Well, I guess that's the whole point for everyone. I'm going to take this Benefit highbrow pencil. This is the old, they have new packaging now. This is the old packaging. But I'm going to take this highbrow pencil and I'm going to use it in my waterline. So it just really does a good job of opening up my eye. These are meant for your eyebrows. So again, I don't necessarily recommend it because if you get an infection or something, I apologize. I'm just a risky person, what can I say? So now I'm going to go into that color from the Anastasia palette on my really tiny liner brush, and I'm going to put that right underneath the waterline. So with the white, it really opens up your eye, and then with this dark, it kind of grounds the white. It can look really bulgy almost, so you have to kind of ground it. By the way, usually I'm listening to music as I get ready. Obviously I can't because copyright and stuff. So now I'm also going to take that Cypress Umber color from that palette and put it on the top of my eyelids right here. That's pretty much it for the eye. The last step to give a tiny bit more definition is to go in with some black liner on my tight line. So this is the Urban Decay water liner in Legend. Without having to have too much skill, really, this can really really up your look because it really just gives a polished sort of defining quality to your lashes. Try not to hold your eyelid and do it. Try to just do it with your one hand because you don't want to age yourself. But it just darkens and it just makes your eye pop a little bit more. So we did the light on the bottom and now we're doing the dark on the top. I probably look like a crazy person doing that on camera, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So now I'm gonna go in with my eyebrows and show you how I do that. This is the number 90 from Sephora Classic Collection. Again, I think it is discontinued because I'm pretty sure that they're discontinuing all the classic brushes to come out with the new double-ended ones. I'm also gonna take this really dirty, I apologize, palette from Smashbox. This is the Shape Matters palette. And I'm going to take this brow color in soft brown down here. And that is what I'm going to use to fill in my brows. Not overly soft in my opinion, it's pretty dark. I'm a person who most of the time likes a nice strong eyebrow. As you can see, I kind of just like to follow my natural shape. I have been blessed with some nice full-ish eyebrows, so I can just kind of follow my natural shape and not have to worry too much about faking it. And then the last part in doing my eyebrows is to run something through them. I have been a fan of Gimme Brow for years and years. I love it so much, but I am pretty much out of mine right now. So what I've been using is this. It's still by Benefit. It's called The Real. It's their mascara primer actually, and it is like a brown kind of color. It's like a dark brown color. So I've just been taking it and running it through my eyebrow. Usually the foundation that's on the back of my hand will be everywhere. It'll be on this hand, it'll be all over my shirt, all over my pants. Today I'm doing pretty good, but usually I forget that it's there and it literally ends up everywhere. So lately I've been doing false lashes. False lashes for me is that one thing that's still really hard for me. But I've been trying to do them a lot lately because I feel like it does add a lot to the look. And I do want to get better at it. So I've been pushing myself to try harder. These ones are called Flirt from Sephora. They give you like a really nice rounded sort of lengthy, like a lot of length. I can pop eyelashes on a client, no problem. Putting them on myself is like the devil. But I can share a few tips that help me, that might help you guys. I use this glue from Sephora. It is the green one, the green duo one. It is probably really dirty, I apologize. But this one is latex free. So if you're allergic to latex, it's awesome. But it also dries really fast, so you don't have to wait for it to dry. I'm a really impatient kind of person. I don't have the time to sit there and wait 50 seconds. Or not that I don't have the time, but I don't have the patience to sit there and wait for like 50 seconds. Also, I always end up overweighting or underweighting. So with this glue, you literally just put it on, you shake it a few times, and then you pop it on your eyeball. There's no waiting at all. I'm shaking because I'm nervous. I'm gonna take the tweezers and I'm just going to pop them on. Ow. And just like everybody else will tell you, you put them down in the center of your eye first, do the outer corner, and then pull the inner corner in. The inner corner is where I have the most difficulty. Oh, that actually wasn't very bad today. Maybe I'm just getting better, or maybe it's just because you guys are watching and I have to be a professional. Yay, okay, so that went pretty smoothly. I'm not going to jinx myself though. No. This is more like it. This is more like the difficulty that I always have. I'm just gonna take it off and reapply more glue. It's getting real in here, you guys. Eyelashes are hard, especially because it's so close to your eye. You can't even see what's happening. Okay, so now that I have them on, I will take some mascara and just kind of run the mascara underneath. I always make sure to try not to get any mascara really on the fake lashes. Like I don't really run the mascara into the fake lashes like all the way up here, because then they won't last you as long. Not all the time will I put on a lip color, but if I do, I usually just quickly throw on this NYX High Voltage lipstick. It is in the color Stone. It's just a really pretty kind of like nudie natural lip color. Sometimes I like to throw the glossing pencil on, the Skin Glossing Pencil by Nude Sticks. It is really pretty. It's supposed to go on your face, but I like to use it on my lips because, as you know by now, I'm a rule breaker. That is pretty much my go-to everyday sort of makeup. I'm gonna go do my hair and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys got some tips and tricks out of it. I hope you enjoyed watching me struggle through eyelashes. This is like an everyday sort of go-to glam look. This isn't an everyday like, oh my god, I'm just gonna wear a bare minimum. This is the bare minimum makeup that I have to wear to be able to be presentable. No, this is like a glam look. I understand that is a lot more than like the typical person would wear on a daily basis. Yeah, it's definitely like a go-to glam. My go-to glam everyday look. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to follow me in my Instagram down below. Give the video a thumbs up and I will see you in my next video. Bye!